The man behind the camera is more important than the gear. The next question is from Karan from Surat. What is the thing to keep in mind while shooting for catalogs for bigger brands? यार ये तो खुल ही नहीं रहा है मेरा question. Okay. My phone is hang. I was shooting for Philips with John Abraham. Storytelling skills are the heartbeat that gives your visuals meaning. What's more important? The story and the gear can be secondary. What gets you to wake up every day from your bed?
My joint pain.
He's really gone through such hassles every day.
Oh my god, I had tears in my eyes. First paycheck I got was 40,000 at the age of 14 and a half.
साला शादी वाला फोटोग्राफर लग रहा हूँ मैं तुम्हें.
I said, यार, I want to become a director. साला मेरा कोई पैसा तो नहीं काटेगा.
How does one become a photographer if he's using compositing?
How many times did love come in it?
Oh, love is the way of our life, man.
Listen, when did you pick up your camera for the first time?
At the age of 11.
An accident.
Can you imagine shooting Amitabh Bachchan for the first time and you get fired by him?
Oh my god, I think.
Just make this content viral.
It's a very tricky situation.
That journey began, I would say, magically.
So I said, 12 दिन के अगर जो 8,000 रुपया मिल रहा है तो ठीक है. And he was like, no, I'm paying you per day 8,000 rupees. You have to innovate and shock yourselves every 3 years.
That's a cheers moment. Hello, creative minds. I'm sure you guys had a great Christmas, right? Are you all set to welcome 2024? Yes, my dear friends, I'm back again with another episode of Level Up with Love. So, आप लोग अगर कुछ हफ्तों से मुझे अगर देख रहे हो, then I'm sure you know by now, today is going to be the quest. So, what's the quest? Quest is an episode that I built for all of you people. I received some amazing questions from all of you people. With hands folded, thank you for all the love and gratitude. The last 1 month of 2023 has been phenomenal. And why? It's because of all the love I've received from all of you people. Every message that comes to me, I do take screenshots and share it with my team. And I feel happy when you guys appreciate this effort that I and my entire team are putting to put the show for all of you people. So today, what's going to happen? So Quest is an episode that I've created where I'll answer all your questions. So are we ready to get started? So guys, the first question for today is from Arjun. Arjun says, hi, I'm Arjun, a fashion photographer based from Noida. I do a lot of garments and product catalogs. The challenge I'm facing is that my clients are not allowing me to experiment and they are always wanting me to take basic shots and I can't show my skills. Hey Arjun, I totally understand your problem and I totally even relate to it. Like in fact, just 2 hours back, I was also shooting a garment shoot. I don't know, clients का ये mindset होता है that हमें हमारा garment अच्छी तरह दिखना चाहिए product. Now please look at it from where they come. Yes, उनके लिए उनका garment is very important and you also want to focus on that and you want to respect that. What I always do, I first shot all the garments in the best way it was lit and the shot looked good. After that I did use a gobo set and I did some different experiments. So I'm not saying you should not experiment. पहले आप client को करके दो जो उनको चाहिए, फिर आप experiment करो. I remember I did this even years back. I was shooting for Philips with John Abraham. मैंने creative से पहले बात की थी and I had said, okay, can we do this, can we do that? He said, no, we want this. Now, you need to deliver to the client what they want firstly because they are hiring you and they're paying you. I did what they wanted. And the day I was working with John, so that day what happened, I got somebody of John's height. It is very important that you want to light up keeping the person's height in mind. So assume if you're capturing me, आज जो मेरी height है और जो मेरा frame है, you want to make sure that the height is right. Otherwise, you know what, framing might not work if the height is not correct. So before John could come, I was all set. John came in and we went on capturing the picture and it went smooth. So Arjun, one thing that I'd like to suggest. The client is hiring you for the work he's seen. आज अगर आपके इंस्टाग्राम पे आपने फोटोज एक तरीके के डाले हैं और योर वेबसाइट हैज सम वर्क इन अ पर्टिकुलर स्टाइल, ideally the client might hire you for that style that he sees. So if you want to do those experiments, my another suggestion would be, why don't you get some models and do a test shoot? Create a different portfolio. So in a commercial shoot of a client, I doubt if the client is going to be okay. So best you start creating a portfolio in a very creative manner. Put it up on a website, put it up on Insta. Trust me, in a few months down the line, people who want work like that will approach you. People will come to you for the style that you create. So you want that style to be like recognized. So with that, Arjun, I hope I've helped you and I've given you my true sense. So the next question is from Prakash. He says, I'm from Chennai. I'm a 27-year-old guy working in a BPO, but my heart beats for filmmaking and I really want to enter the journey of storytelling. I'm struggling hard to save money to buy a professional camera. Can you suggest which camera and lenses should I go for to capture beautiful frames? Hey Prakash, firstly, thank you for reaching out. I am so happy to know that you're not yet a professional, but you want to be a professional. And great, you reached out to me at the right time. So Prakash, can I be honest? So at Israni Photography and Films, I've had so many young people who come to me with expensive gears. And I've always had this problem with them. I always say, yaar, ab pehle art to seekho. Learn the camera, learn the art of photography and filmmaking, and then buy expensive gear. People buy a camera, by the time they start learning and they become a level, 2-3 साल चले जाते हैं. 3 साल में तो 3 और नई कैमरा आ जाती है. So by the time you're ready to start capturing great frames, you don't have the latest camera. So yes, please hold on your horses. Don't jump towards buying a camera. What I'd highly recommend, I'm sure you have a mobile, right? I'm sure you have a good mobile. So even a Vivo or a OnePlus, all of them do fantastic photos and videos. So today to tell stories, you don't need expensive gear. Today every mobile comes in with 4K recording. You can put an external mic, you can attach a light. So not only in the Western world, but even in India, a lot of people today are making movies on mobile. So don't worry about the gear. Invest some money in education. Do a course. Learn filmmaking. अगर आपको filmmaker बनना है, Mumbai Nagariya, nothing better than that. There are lots of courses in Bombay, a lot of people offer. In fact, February 24, Capturing was also launching our own filmmaking course. Okay, it's a 1-year course. If you want drop into Bombay for our course, you can reach out to my team and they'll be happy to assist you on that. So with that, Prakash, I hope I've answered your question, but I know you're saying which camera, which gear, okay? I am not really going to be trying to promote a particular brand. Today, Canon, Nikon, Fuji, Lumix, all of them are great brands. All the cameras are great. So you don't need to just run behind professional gear for beginning. So back in the day when I did not have knowledge, okay, I'm going to be very, very open and honest. I used to think having the best camera, the best light is going to change my work. I remember in nai lens aati thi, I would say I want to buy this. I used to shoot not without bronze color lights. I used to feel, oh, bronze color lights nahi hoga to mera kaam acha nahi hoga. But when I started my journey of re-educating myself, when I went to America, and once I started realizing that, okay, the man behind the camera is more important than the gear. So not only for him, but for all you listeners, if you're starting off, do not get in the rat race of buying expensive gear. It's important to really know your gear. Get so profound with gear that you don't even need to ask me then. So just to make this entire thing easy for you, Prakash, I would say first education. With education, your basic mobile, capture content. Once the education is done, then go out and rent out camera. Today there are so many rental houses available in every city. Places like Bombay, Delhi, it's very, very easy, okay? So there are diverse rental houses. Pick up expensive gear on rent. Start shooting with it, start experimenting with it. The minute you have the knowledge, you yourself will understand कि यार ये lens very अच्छी है, ये camera very अच्छी है, should I buy this or not? So it's best that you do it that way. Camera is an important gear. It is a tool and it is indeed essential. But it's crucial to remember that it's just a tool. So what's more important? The story. And the gear can be secondary. So I hope you choose your gear wisely. Go ahead, create some amazing content. I'll be more than happy to see your content. So the next question is from Karan. Karan is from Surat. He says, I have recently started shooting catalogs for some local brands. What is the thing to keep in mind while shooting a catalog for bigger brands? Hey Karan, thank you for reaching out. यार आपने तो मुझे मेरे वो दिन याद दिला दिए जब मैं सूरत आता था. I remember taking a 7 a.m. Shatabdi train from Bombay, 9:40 reaching Surat station. I remember what I would do. Okay, I'll give you a few of my ideas. So the first thing is, while I would get out of station, I would go onto the ring road. बहुत सारी hoardings होती थी उधर. I would look at which are those brands who are creating hoardings. In Surat, there are thousands of brands that are dealing in saris and garments, right? But now, whom do you want to shoot with? How do you decide? The fact is, you want to work with people who are big. That's your bit. So, I think hoardings is the best way, firstly. Second, there were some conferences back in the day. I remember I used to go and attend Surat Dreams. अगर सूरत ड्रीम आज भी होता है then go and attend. People who want to market themselves. People who are there on e-commerce. You want to look out for brands who are out there marketing themselves. जिसको market करना है उसको shoot कराना होगा and I think that should be your client. But I'll share a trick with you, okay? I'll also give you another idea. I would recommend that you build a unique concept. Today a client wants something different, okay? हर client का एक ही कहना है मुझे कोई नया चाहिए. So go back to the client with a USP. You must offer them some different models, a different set, a different creativity. अब बताओ क्लाइंट को आप डिफरेंट क्या करके दोगे. हाउ आर यू डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द अदर्स. स्टडी द मार्केट, see what others are doing and offer them something different, because the minute you offer the client something different, the job is all yours. Study the client, shoot in some other city. Like a lot of clients like to have a fact कि अगर आप बोलोगे मैं जयपुर में शूट करूँगा, उदयपुर में करूँगा, propose an interesting new location that they've never shot in. Yes, like I love going to Dubai, I love going to Thailand. So tell a client I'll shoot abroad. Probably that could help you. There is no end to thinking of new ideas, okay? Whether it's a new location or it's a new drape. Client को जब आप बोलोगे मैं आपको कुछ नया दूंगा ना, client will want to work with you for the newness. Because ये competition बहुत है market में. The fact is, what can you deliver different? So to sum it up, when shooting for a catalog shoot, there are a few essentials to keep in mind, okay? Firstly, understand the aesthetics and target audience of the client. Now, for a catalog shoot, अभी उसका catalog कहाँ जाएगा? उस market के बारे में आप समझो. What are the products the client has? Do focus on the garment detailing, because while somebody is selling the garment, the detailing, the texture is very, very important. Getting right colors out is very, very important. So in short, yes, attention to detailing is important. So I hope I've been able to answer your question. So Karan, I hope my suggestions do work for you. Go ahead, create some unique concepts, and I'm sure lots of clients will want to work with you. So guys, the last question for today is a very interesting question. So Inder from Haryana had written me this question. But जब मैंने ये क्वेश्चन पढ़ा उसके अंदर मेरे पास सवाल बहुत थे. So today for the first time I'm going to change the format. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to read his question, but I'm going to call him. Yes, you heard it right. I'm going to pick up the phone and calling him, and let's talk to Inder. Okay? So let's see, he'll answer. And hi Inder.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Inder, आप कैसे हो?
I'm good too.
So Inder, yes, I've already read your question Inder. So, but I'd like, we have the audience who are watching us. So why don't you repeat your question?
Yeah, sure. I'm a wedding photographer
Okay.
from Haryana.
Right.
Since last 5 years I'm working.
Okay, great.
In March 2023, I had a client who got married.
Okay.
I was doing the wedding, I was shooting and covering all that.
Okay, great.
And I promised them to submit the date in 3 months.
Right.
But now, after the wedding was over, they are expecting me to deliver it in 15 days only. And they've stopped my half payment. I'm literally stuck here.
So in that, I totally understand. Okay, but let's go step by step. I am on the call with you. So tell me one thing. In that, आपने जब इस क्लाइंट के साथ वेडिंग की थी, आपने जो बोल रहे हो, आप बोल रहे हो कि आपने उनको बताया था कि मैं 3 महीने बाद दूंगा, राइट? तो आपने ये बात उनको कैसे कम्युनिकेट की गई थी? आपने उनको वर्बली बोला था, आपने उनको राइटिंग में दिया था, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट किया था, कैसे किया था?
हम लोग वर्बली मिले थे, मीटिंग किया था, एंड वी डिसाइडेड एंड वी शुक अ हैंड ऑन दैट कि आपका रिजल्ट डिलीवर करूंगा मैं 3 मंथ्स में.
बट आपके राइटिंग में क्या है? व्हाट डू यू हैव इन राइटिंग?
राइटिंग तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं किया हमने.
So, my dear friend, yes, the first thing is what I feel what's important is you need to have a contract. Do you do contracts? आपने आज तक कोई भी क्लाइंट के साथ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट किया है?
मुझे अभी तक नहीं पता था कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के बारे में.
So actually at capturing I think हम आज लास्ट 2-3 साल से कॉन्ट्रैक्ट की बातें करते आ रहे हैं. I would recommend after this call go on to capturingwhat.com, our official website. Once you go on the home page, एक pop-up banner आएगा जहाँ आपको हरप्रीत बच्चन के कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कॉपी दिखेगा. So you need to just go and fill in your email ID, put in an email ID number and it will come to you. So we'll give you a free sample copy. It's available at our website. So in the not only for you but for all the people who are watching this podcast, अगर आपके पास भी आज तक एक contract नहीं है, my first thing is go and download the contract sample. Now this is a sample that Harpreet has built. And I am very okay with it that you can copy paste the same things, but you can update it with your own things that you like. Okay, अगर आपको कुछ और चीजें ऐड करनी है आप ऐड कर सकते हो. Step 1 is contract is essential. Okay, there can't be anything that contract के बिना आप आगे नहीं जा सकते हो. एक बार अगर आपको कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होगा क्लाइंट के साथ, then you can very easily tell the client next time अगर कोई और क्लाइंट अगर आपको ये पहले करेगा ना, you will tell the client कि सर मैंने तो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में लिखा था. आज अक्सर आपको लोगों को तकलीफ होती है कि क्लाइंट मांगता कुछ है और अपनी बातें क्लाइंट बदल देता है. क्लाइंट आपको बोलेगा मुझे 2 रील चाहिए, पहले बाद में बोलेंगे 4 रील चाहिए. ऐसा होता है आपके साथ?
हाँ, मतलब वही कि वो बोलते हैं कभी कभी इंक्रीज कर देते हैं डिलीवरेबल्स कि मुझे एक और रील बना के दो ना, कुछ इंसिडेंट एंड ऑल.
So see, exactly that's the reason I'm saying you need to have a contract. आज the minute you have a contract, you can always tell the client that sir मैंने आपको जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में लिखा था ना मैं आपको वही डिलीवर करूँगा. So it becomes a very easy process. And the most important thing, आप कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करने के बाद क्लाइंट को बोलो कि आप साइन करके मुझे रिटर्न कॉपी भेजिए. So you want to get the client to acknowledge it. And if not anything, आप उसको बोलो कि मुझे रिटर्न व्हाट्सएप मैसेज भी भेजो. It's very important that you want acknowledgement of the client कि यार he has read the contract. नहीं तो क्या होगा, क्लाइंट बोलेगा मैंने आपको कॉन्ट्रैक्ट नहीं पढ़ा, वो भी बोल सकता है क्लाइंट. सो यू वांट एक्नॉलेजमेंट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ठीक है अंदर, आई होप द मिनट यू डू हैव अ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हियर ऑन यू नॉट फॉल इनटू दिस इशू एंड दिस ट्रबल. राइट नाउ क्लाइंट ने आप बोल रहे हो क्लाइंट ने आपको बोला था, पहले आप बोल रहे हो कि आपने क्लाइंट को बोला था 3 महीने, आज क्लाइंट बोल रहा है 15 दिन. नाउ द ओनली फैक्टर आई वुड गो राइट नाउ इन दिस सिनेरियो, गो बैक मीट द क्लाइंट इन पर्सन, हैव दिस ओपन कॉन्वर्सेशन कि सर मैंने आपको 3 महीना बोला था, एंड ट्राई टू कन्विंस हिम. You don't have a paper right now, but this now you can only convince him for now. So I hope this is clear in there. I mean, I think contract is the easy way to go, right?
Well, yeah, definitely. I want to ask one more thing.
Please.
Do I need to do it on a stamp paper?
Not really. You can do it on a letterhead. You can make a PDF. So the idea is you just want to have a contract copy in hand, okay? I'm not telling you to take the client to the court. Yes, you can get it legally vetted by a lawyer also. But step 1 I would say for starters, आपने आज तक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट नहीं किया है, आप एक सैम्पल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट देखिए, बेसिक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट तो बनाओ. 80-90% ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम्स लाई इन कम्युनिकेशन. द मिनट यू हैव थिंग्स रिटन ऑन पेपर ना, ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट में होगी चीज़ें ना, क्लियर हो जाएगी. सो दैट शुड बी गुड फॉर नाउ. इवेंचुअली फेज 1 आई वुड से स्टार्ट विद द बेसिक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. फेज 2 गेट अ लॉयर इन बिटवीन, गेट मोर लीगल टर्म्स इन प्लेस. और अगर आप कुछ बहुत डिफरेंट और बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट कर रहे हो, you can also do that. Yes, stamp paper and all those things are not wrong. Legally, yes, that's valid in the court of law. But आज हिंदुस्तान में किसको जाना है कोर्ट में? The idea is आपने उनको कॉन्ट्रैक्ट भेजा है, he replied to it and you're sorted. Okay, Inder, so I hope you go ahead with a contract immediately for all the upcoming projects.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome, Inder. Awesome. Wish you best of luck and Happy New Year in advance.
Sure, same to you.
Thank you. See you. So guys, with that, we come to the end of today's episode. That was Inder from Haryana. आज का एपिसोड अगर आपको अच्छा लगा तो do comment and tell me which was your favorite question. I'd be happy to know from you guys what did you enjoy. And अगर आपके लाइफ में कुछ स्ट्रगल है, अगर आप कुछ स्ट्रगल कर रहे हो, feel free to reach me out through my Instagram DM. In the next Quest episode, I would take your questions. With that, guys, we're coming to the end of this episode. Every week, I'm going to be here with you with a new guest or your questions. So, guys, continue showering all your love. Send me your questions. Let me know who's the speaker you want me to invite, okay? Because अब I'm going to start shooting more podcasts. I'd be happy to know आप किस speaker को चाहते हो कि मैं किसको लाऊं. Remember, this journey doesn't end here today. Keep those lenses focused. Keep experimenting. And keep telling your stories with passion. And hey, If you yet have some more questions, don't hesitate and send me a DM. So before we sign off today, here's a little sneak peek into what's in store for you in the next episode. क्या आप जानना चाहते हैं? Get ready to brace yourself for a journey into the wilderness with a remarkable guest. Yes, this young girl who started off her career at 13. She's known as the youngest female to have won the Wildlife Photographer of the Year award. Her journey is incredible, but I won't talk much about her. I'm just going to show you a small sneak peek into what's in the next episode for you. We have Ashwini Sridhar joining us in the next episode.
Actually started my whole journey in wildlife at the age of 8.
What were the challenges that came by being a female, being a girl?
Panjay the Last Wetland was made with archival footages that I had captured across a period of time. I mean, I've been visiting Panjay since I was 8 years old. I grew up in a very green place called Panbet. So I had wildlife in my own backyard. I think Sanctuary Asia, the Young Naturalist Award opened a lot of doors.
So are you also excited to meet this young, dynamic, multi-talented woman joining us in our next episode? This is your host Luv Israni signing off. Guys, this is last episode of 2023. But 2024 has a roller coaster ride. So I can't wait to continue to meet you every Friday. So this is Luv Israni signing off. This is your weekly dose of learning. See you in the next episode of Level Up with Love. And I'll make sure you level up with me.